Hey friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. Recently, I got the chance to test drive the 2016 Jeep Wranglers over the river and through the woods in the backcountry of Texas. Now, is there a lot new for 2016? Not really, but I never turned down the chance to drive one of these vehicles out in its natural habitat. To say there isn't much new isn't entirely fair. The Sahara model got a few new tidbits like a body color bumper section up front and new 18-inch wheel finishes in polished aluminum with painted pockets. Inside the Sahara you can also get a new olive green leather seating scheme, though I'd probably pass on that with a red exterior like this one. All Saharas though get satin chrome and quicksilver interior trim pieces to keep them fresh. What hasn't changed is the ability to have a good time. Leather seats or not, you can splash topless through the creek and get it and yourself good and wet. And that, to me, is what makes the Jeep Wrangler what it is. To date, no other vehicle really offers this combination of dedicated off-road capabilities, open-air versatility, and all-around awesomeness. It hasn't changed much mechanically since the current JK generation made its debut in 2007, except for the addition of its 3.6-liter Pentastar V6, and the addition of this engine was a godsend with its 285 horsepower. Its 5-speed automatic is getting pretty long in tooth and could use some more gears for both fuel economy and drivability. I would hope Chrysler might soon add the ZF 8-speed automatic found in their other vehicles. We'll see, but those choosing the 6-speed manual will have no complaints. Suspension remains of the antiquities era with solid axles front and rear, which nobody really complains at all about here, and I'm not going to either. Driving both the Sahara and the Rubicon Hard Rock Edition, they both offer off-road handling and capability, which is unmatched in my opinion, and for the pavement, well, it is still a truck. The Rubicon, of course, has all the traction toys like electronic locking front and rear Dana 44 axles, a transfer case with a 4:1 low 4, and with a 4:10 axle ratio front and rear, you can have a crawl ratio of 73.1:1. But even without all that, the base suspension and two-wheel drive will get you up a rock-encrusted hill just like you see the Sahara doing with little or no drama. Chalk it up to a suspension with good articulation, above-average ground clearance, and tires that hug Mother Earth. But to get back to my opening thoughts, one of the best things the Jeep Wrangler has to offer, no matter whether you get the base sport model, step up to the new 2016 Black Bear edition, or get any number of their special editions, is the ability to peel back that top and let it fly. Convertibles have always had that feeling of freedom, and when you add the ability to run through the wicked garden with virtually no limits, why, that is the essence of freedom. And even in its cheapest form, the Jeep Wrangler comes as a drop top. While they start out at about $24,000 for a base model, most of the Wranglers you're going to find at dealers hover around $35,000 to $45,000. They sell quite well, so there aren't very many heavy discounts, and with their strong resale value, buying a used one isn't that much less than getting new. So if you want one, you need to pay up. Well, there you have it for my first brief test drive in the 2016 Jeep Wrangler. Now, I obviously hope to do a much more detailed test drive pretty soon when we get one on our local press fleet here in Phoenix, Arizona. Until then, click on the link right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We test drive one, sometimes two vehicles every single week. Plus, we have a new video almost every single day. There's always something new. So stay tuned.